Hello my strong friends. In today's video, I'm gonna take you through my entire week of workouts. I wanted to make this video to give you all an idea of what a full week of training looks like for me, not just a single day or a single session of training.
Did you say full?
Full. I'm super pumped today because the sponsor of today's video is CVS. If you guys are new here, then hello, my name is Meg Squats. I'm a competitive powerlifter and I'm a certified fitness trainer. So my videos are all about lifting heavy and getting strong. So if you are interested in getting jacked, losing body fat, building strength, or getting better at lifting, then please do subscribe to my channel. I upload videos here on YouTube every single Friday. And I also definitely want to know if you guys like this format and want to see more full weeks of training instead of just like the singular sessions. If this video gets 5,000 likes, then I'll post another week of workouts next month. I don't know if this is what you guys did when you were younger, but there wasn't much to do when I grew up in Akron, Ohio. So for fun, I would just go to CVS and I could spend like 2 hours in the store. So I mostly try on like the makeup samples, which I know sounds gross, and I would try on all the perfume. And then like if I had some money, I would buy some candy.
Someone else's lips were literally on that thing.
No, like you just put it on your finger
lips.
and then Is that gross? I was like 13, 14. But anyway, when you fast forward to 2019, I'm having a CVS moment because now I am talking on the internet about fitness with you guys. And in 2019, CVS has actually committed to taking self-care to a whole nother level by launching hundreds of unique and exciting products across proactive health and wellness categories. So now you can find wellness products at your local CVS, so your supplements, vitamins, fitness products, and nutrition needs are more convenient than ever. So of course you'll notice in my week of workouts that my workouts are very difficult. They're not impossible, but they're very difficult. It's important to me that my nutrition and my supplements support my heavy lifting and my recovery, especially after my workouts. This week will include mostly lifting, so if you want to try my lifting routine here, then feel free to follow along with this week. It'll be listed also down below in the description, so if you guys want to write it down or copy it to put in your notebooks, then feel free to do that. Of course, the video will be good to give you form advice, and I'll go through that in a voiceover. I'm following my strength program, Stronger by the Day, and we do have a free sample week for that as well. So you can kind of get like 2 free weeks if you combine this video and that sample. So click the link down below to download the sample if you want to give it a shot. You guys will notice that my days are broken out into a pretty specific structure, and all days of training, day 1 through 4, will have this kind of similar system to them. So usually I start out with one heavy lift. Today you can see it's the squat, and then I'll have a secondary volume lift for a different movement or a variation of that first lift. So my variation for today, or my second lift, are deadlifts. You can see them here. They're a little bit lighter in intensity, but the volume's still pretty high. I'd say I feel most relieved whenever I finish my first and second exercise. The goal of my program and the goal of my training is always to make me stronger, better at lifting, and working on the weaknesses that I do have. So a lot of times these heavy lifts will expose some sort of weakness, and that will usually help inform what I want to program for the exercises after these big, kind of intimidating heavy weights. The supersets are usually lighter movements that are focused in isolating muscles or working on weaknesses. So I usually put my trunk or core work in here, always focused on building my trunk strength, not so much building abs or having like a ab workout, focus on the entire trunk, the entire core. So a superset, of course, is 2 exercises done back to back with no rest in between them. You rest once both exercises are done. And a giant set is 3 or more exercises done back to back with no rest until you're done with all 3. Now for my post squat and deadlift days, I need to make sure that my post workout nutrition is on point and that I'm eating relatively close to when I'm finished working out. I personally can notice in my recovery when I don't eat properly after, especially on this heavy day of training. So I make sure I have a protein shake after my workout. Today I'm trying this Ancient Nutrition multi-collagen protein, and this you can buy at CVS. So it's super exciting that they have good quality supplements at CVS just to make it easier for everyone to have access to them. I am no stranger to pre-workout, but since I drink so much coffee, I have been trying to limit a blast of energy from a pre-workout supplement. So this is a good, you still get some caffeine, green superfood energy from Amazing Grass, and you can buy this at CVS as well. Just a good alternative in case you're looking for something with more nutrients and definitely something that's better for you to drink instead of a pre-workout. My workout split at the moment is pretty separated from upper body to lower body. So as you could guess, today we are doing an upper body day focused on overhead press and some bench press and then accessories that support those. I am currently set up with higher intensities and a bit lower volume, so we're not really in a muscle building phase. The rep schemes will be a bit different based on your goal, and so our rep schemes and our sets are lower. We're doing lower rep sets, like I just said, and the weights are creeping up there. They're getting heavier. I do think it's important to try a cycle like this, a program that is set you up to try some PRs or get close to your PRs, just to really test every year where you are in your strength journey. I especially recommend this for intermediate lifters or people who feel like they're not motivated, because your strength gains year to year can really motivate you. I recommend getting on a program that is in a strength block of training and focus to set you up to try and hit some PRs. Day 3 was really fun because my friend Yami was in town, so we went on a little field trip to Gold's Gym. Sidebar, Gold's Gym drop-in fee is $40. This is the one in Venice, so it's like the Mecca. It is the Mecca, but $40 for one training session, it's just so ridiculous. I had the idea and I wanted to film here, so I didn't want to just turn around after I learned that it was $40 and waste my day. So anyway, of course, we hit squats and deadlifts and then some accessories. I do like getting out of the garage. The garage is amazing to have a garage gym. I am very blessed, obviously, but sometimes it's hard to get motivated and like hard to hype yourself up. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate with that if you don't particularly have a training partner or anything. So it was cool to be in a massively different environment, and especially an environment that there's so many people who are very serious and passionate about lifting. If you're ever in a rut, sometimes a change of scenery is exactly what you need to get things going. And I think that was definitely the case for this week because I was not looking forward to training. Of course, if you're just watching the videos and not paying attention to the rep and set schemes, you will notice that this day, at least the beginning, is set up very similar to how day 1 was. But take a look at the differences in rep schemes and you can see how the goal of day 1 is drastically different from the goal of day 3. Just because you're training the same movements doesn't mean that you can't have a completely different goal, a completely different focus, and a completely different workout than doing the same movements a different day. The most challenging part of my entire week, I think, were the accessories on this day. I think because I was in a new place and also not sure where all of the kettlebells were, I ended up choosing a very heavy kettlebell for some of my accessories. And yeah, I just pushed myself on these out of being lazy and finding other equipment. The walk might seem like a weird thing. This is just a suitcase walk, and I'm moving so slow, not because the kettlebell is so heavy, but because I do want to focus on trying to keep my body as straight as possible. You can see it's really hard and I'm struggling to do it. I want to keep it as straight as possible with my trunk and core strength to balance myself and go as slow as possible throughout that walk. So we're doing that one for time and not for speed. Again, we have another B stance movement with the B stance RDLs here. And then I put that thing right on my back and go into some walking lunges. The last exercise that I work in are some ab rollouts. So they have this cool barbell kind of wheel thing that I'd never seen before, which was fun to play with. You may have noticed a theme. We always have some sort of core exercise. It's not necessarily a core workout, but we do have sprinkle in some core exercises through every single workout. Okay, we have made it to day 4, my final day of training. First, we have some bench press. That's my big main lift for the day. This day of programming will be most different from the others because I have my main lift and then 2 supersets. So instead of focusing on a big lift again, we've just got this one as the star of the show. So I do have an AMRAP at this weight for 3+ reps, so I was hoping to hit more than 3, but as you can see, I did not. I think just the week caught up to me, and I think this is a good lesson to show you guys that I do fail some of my sets, and sometimes I'm just not strong enough to surpass what the AMRAP is set. So if you're on my program, then that will be a good lesson for you. But I guess if you're not, then it's okay to fail, especially and really only when you have a spotter there who can help you out. After my big bench, I then had programmed a seated dumbbell overhead press, so I got creative and substituted for a landmine. When you're creating your programming, if you are benching, it's important that you have some sort of pulling or row to counteract any benching that you do. That will help your shoulders. It will help continue to build your base so that you're not focused on only the front and building the front of your body and your chest, but also building your back to support that growth. So again, we've got our 2 supersets, and the last, we're working into a more of a circuit. So I ran this circuit with Yami, who is still in town lifting with me. We have a dumbbell front raise, barbell curls, a seated dumbbell shrug, and a dumbbell tricep overhead extension. So you perform this as a giant circuit, going from one movement to the next without stopping. What I did was I just downloaded a Tabata app on my phone and had the app rest a couple minutes in between the rounds, but I made sure that we were constantly moving and getting it finished because it's so satisfying to have a super hard circuit at the end of your training week. People always ask me what I like to do for cardio, and my biggest recommendation is just to find something fun and outdoors that you can do with family or friends. Like I said, I had friends in town this weekend, so it was just cool to hang out and not worry about getting to the gym or not worry about doing anything crazy. So I recommend for cardio, especially if you can make it social, you'll be able to get through it. And on the weekends, I also like to have a smoothie bowl instead of my regular smoothie. I make it a little bit thicker, and that means I get to top it with fun things. I'm trying these goji berries from Navitas Organics, and of course, you can get this along with a ton of other wellness products at your local CVS. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed my week of workouts.
Action.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that this was helpful for anyone who's looking for ideas on how to structure their own workout plan. Again, if you're new here, then my name is Meg Squats, and if you want to see more videos on lifting, getting fit, and getting super strong, then please do subscribe to my channel. If you found this video helpful during any time, then please do give the video a like. It helps out the channel a lot and gives me an idea on what you guys want to see next. Again, if we get over 5,000 likes on this video, then I'll post another week of training for you guys to follow next month, and hopefully we can make a habit of that. Thanks again to CVS for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to click the link down below to get your free week of training on my program, Stronger by the Day. Okay, I'll see you guys next week, next Friday. Bye!
I like that part where you were starting to fall and you're like, well, if I can put my one leg back up, maybe
I
I'll
can't
see.
control the other one. Oh man. All right, that's it.